So as we get closer to launching, to commercializing our product, we really had to think deeply about what's the whole customer journey look like. And so, it's like, well, how do you, there's all kinds of softwares, there's all kinds of tools that you can go out and spend a lot of money on. We're like, why don't we'll just do this with Post-it notes, first, and that'll be our first pass. And then if you think of something in the middle of the night, come in the next morning, write it down, slap it on the board, and then we'll figure out where it fits and maybe how to prioritize that. But we're thinking through things like, what's the whole pre-sales experience going to be like? Do we have product market fit? Is our pricing right? Is our subscription structure right? All those things. Then it's obviously the sales. We're learning that the product sort of sells itself, which is kind of cool. And then the whole onboarding experience, because it's like, well, how do you teach an operator that is used to operating the tractor on controlling it with their hands and their eyes, to in the future they're going to have to lay out their plans, get the tractor moved to the field, deploy it on its mission, and then the time that they would normally spend on the tractor, that they can actually go do other things. And I think that's going to be one of the hardest changes that farmers that adopt autonomy are gonna have to learn to make, so to speak. Product usage, well, the whole company's been focusing on that for 3 years now. And so, all of these things, pre-sales, sales, onboarding, learning, teaching, those are all things that we have to sort of augment our company with. And then it's like, okay, we've got, the product in the marketplace, somebody's using it, they're gonna have problems. So, standing up a service organization and support organization. And then hopefully if they like it enough, we get to the point where we start renewing and transferring some of these systems onto newer vehicles. So there's a lot to think about here. We try to figure out how not to boil the ocean, but still boil the ocean. And so it's definitely a balance that has taken place for us.